Hey Scorpios, welcome to your October 2025 general tarot reading with me, Coco. Thank you for joining me here at Birdsong Musings Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. I hope that you consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on the monthly readings I put out every month. Of course, they're monthly. And consider maybe liking the video if the reading connects with you, or dropping a comment. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Sorry that I promised to put out some lunar eclipse readings in the middle of September. If you saw my September general reading, you might have seen that I was going to put out those eclipse readings. I did not end up putting those out because I got very sick. I was very burnt out and overworked from my 9-to-5 job, and very eclipse coded, asking us to eclipse in Virgo, look at our routines and health. So of course I got sick and could not do that. So my apologies. Also, just a heads up that this is a general reading, of course, so it's not going to land and connect with absolutely everybody out there all the time. So if that's happening for you today, if you're not really connecting, I do highly recommend that you check out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. If you don't know what those are, you can just go on Google, type in free birth chart, put in your birth data, and you will be able to find out where your moon and rising signs are. Also, sorry for any noise you might hear. I think there is a football game happening tonight. I mean, it's a Saturday night anyway, so there is some noise on the street. My apologies if you can hear it. Now, I already went ahead and pulled most of your cards. I clarified and got into the details. We're going to pull some general energies together from two different decks. We're also going to pull two different decks of advice cards at the end of the reading. So let's just get right into it. Let's see, general energies for these Scorpios in October of 2025, please. What's the general energies for them? Whoa! 2 cards flew out. Okay, we're going to take both of them. You've got number 25, round and round. Rumination, I definitely see that happening for you, at least at the end of the month. And 42, chop wood. Hard work. These are 6 and 7 cards, so you could be feeling like you're accomplishing a lot around the house. Chop wood is a card of like menial tasks, so literally sweeping, cleaning, clearing things up, and that could be in your physical space as well as your mental and your emotional space. You could be feeling like you're doing a huge purge. Sorry for the cars. Like, people are racing. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. I think it's a Ravens game tonight, probably. I live in Baltimore, so that would make sense. But back to your reading. I feel like there's a purge happening. There's a lot of change in the month. Yeah, so I'm going to just move away from that. With this round and round card, I do feel like there is a relationship or a goal, a thing that you want to reach, an amount of money that you want to reach in your salary, a home that you want to buy or rent, a place that you want to move to, or just some kind of goal that you have with your business or whatever it may be. And it kind of feels like you're overthinking things, or you're just getting kind of stuck in the details, and it's a little bit exhausting, a little bit stressful. So do take that into consideration in the month. Do try to find time where you can like mentally unload. And by mentally unload, I mean not look at social media, not look at the news, because the news in the United States right now is cuckoo bananas, and that will not help you relax. Find a way to really check out. If you can like detox every night, like social media detox, turn off your phone at 7 p.m. and then just read, or just stick to whatever is accessible in your home. We're going to get one more card. Let's see, general energies, please. Thank you. For these Scorpios in October. Oh, Scorpios, happy almost birthday. Some of you are born late October. My grandma was. So very happy birthday to you. Also happy birthday, well, almost birthday to those of you who are born in November. My great-grandma was born on November 9th. My grandma was born on October 26th. So I love my Scorpios, especially my woman Scorpios. Let's see this card you've got. You've got number 26, and you've actually got number 25 here. So numbers 25, 26, you might be seeing them quite a bit in the month. Deep freeze. Yeah, feeling a little bit stuck, like you can't really get your mind out the gutter. And I'm not talking about sexual fantasies. Maybe I am, maybe that's what's happening, but no, this is like mental freeze. This is like you taking a lot of time to rest, especially when you feel exhausted. I do see that happening for you. So you may be listening to your body in the month and saying, I really need to take a break. Maybe for your birthday, you're going to choose to like turn off your phone and just go rogue. I'm a huge component of that. I'm also a water sign. So I know that we kind of get tired of people very quickly. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the details. You've got the Four of Cups and how you're showing up. You're feeling a little bit like you don't want to face the music. Okay, you might be struggling with mental health in this month. I really highly recommend that you speak to a professional, a mental health therapist, a social worker, LCSW, LCPC, psychologist, or if you have somebody in your close life who you look up to who is kind of like a leader in your family, getting your feelings out on a piece of paper, writing, art. I just see you kind of feeling like, I don't really want to go out. I don't really want to look at what's happening. It's hard. It's difficult. The Nine of Wands is here to clarify. Nine of Wands is that feeling of exhaustion, burnout. Yes. So again, get good rest, get good sleep as much as you can. The beauty of tarot is that we read current energies. And the whole point of tarot is so that people, if they don't like what the current energies are saying, they can kind of change. They can make tweaks and make little differences in their behaviors or what they're doing so that these energies can change. And so maybe if you do consciously find time in the month to relax, to check out, I'm hoping that, you won't feel so exhausted and burnt out. And your challenge in the month is the Death card. Now, this is the card of your time of the month, Scorpio. This is the time of Scorpio. Your sign is all about transformation, change, burning things to the ground so that you can become anew. So that's what you're very good at. I don't see you really embracing that side of you right now in October. It may feel hard to step into new patterns, new health routines. I feel like there's something ending because to clarify the Death card is an ending, right? You've got the Fool, which is a brand new beginning. So there's something new trying to open up for you. And the Fool is a really nice card to get because it's that like lovely new beginning that you have no baggage and you're just moving forward really happily, really excited. And it has to do with the Seven of Pentacles, which is your daily routines, which is consistency, dedication, commitment. Okay, so there's something changing in that realm of your life. You've also got the World card and the King of Cups. This may have to do with a person, a relationship that is changing. You may be feeling like, ooh, do I want to commit to this person? Maybe a person who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Something is changing in the realm of your relationship. I don't know if it's one of you moving away, if it's one of you moving in with the other, moving forward with marriage or proposal. I just feel like you, in that instance, are getting kind of cold feet. I don't know if you're kind of refusing to face the music when it comes to the ending of a relationship. Not totally sure. But your opportunity in the month is really nice. You've got the Seven of Cups. You can see this person in the card has all these cups in front of them, all of these choices, all of these opportunities and these paths. They're saying, what do I want? So you have so many options is what you're being told. You have various opportunities. Which do you want to do? And know that a choice cannot be wrong. It's just a different path, right? There's no really such thing as a wrong or right choice. It's that path that you're choosing. Now, sometimes we're course corrected, of course. Like our guides are like, nope, you're getting fired from that job because we want you to start that business. And that's like not what you want to do, right? But it's what you need to do for yourself and your life. So there's some times where we're course corrected in a very harsh way. Has happened to me many times. However, I don't feel like that's happening right now. I feel like right now for you, your guides are kind of like, look at all this stuff that you can do. hello, like see what's in front of you. And this Four of Cups is not seeing the opportunity, is like turning their back on it and saying, I want to stay where I am. I'm sad. I'm annoyed. Leave me alone. So just know that maybe if you turn around a little bit, if you kind of change perspective, I'm not sure, but there's an opportunity lurking for you. Now, across the month, the situation unfolding. You've got supportive energies and some burnout energies, which is what I was saying before. So, first, I want to talk about this Ten of Swords with the Nine of Swords to clarify. Yeah, there's the option where you just overthink and you work yourself to the bone and you just feel defeated and you keep yourself up at night and there's insomnia and there's stress. And I feel like this is, of course, connected to this transition, this change. You've got the Six of Swords, and it was, can't make it up, clarified by the Six of Swords. Sometimes I wish I still pulled the tarot cards live. I don't do that anymore because it's very boring and a long process. But sometimes I do wish I did it because, like, you can't make that up. This is a movement into calmer waters, okay? Six of Swords is a very positive omen. If I was seeing a different card here, maybe a card that was a more chaotic type of change, I would say, okay, like let's buckle up and make a plan. But no, Six of Swords, it's chill energy. But there's some sadness that can be attached to it of, I'm leaving behind a part of my life that really changed me. I'm maybe leaving behind people who were once really good for me and I really once enjoyed, but they're no longer part of my path. So you're leaving something behind and you're moving towards a goal. You've got the Star card with the Queen of Pentacles to clarify. This is a cool card. This is you saying, I'm moving towards my dream. I'm moving towards my goals. The Star is this future energy kind of. It's this person saying, like kind of looking to their North Star. They're saying, what drives me? What do I want to do with my life? What's my purpose? What's my goals? Is there a goal with work that you have? Because the Queen of Pentacles can indicate money, wealth, resources. So is there a goal you want to reach there? You're moving towards it. They may feel really tiring at times in the month though. Just be aware of that. You may be moving towards a goal with your health, getting your nervous system back in check. You maybe have a chronic illness and you're finally making hard decisions and saying, you know what? I need to live in a place where I don't have constant noise because that really fucks with my nervous system. Or I need a house that is not really old because the air circulation is not good for my lungs. Like whatever it may be, this is you making really solid, grounded decisions in the month that are for your best and highest good. And I really like to see it. I feel like it's a good thing that you're moving towards. Anyway, last card you've got here is the Page of Cups. Lovely. This is a supportive energy, and it's clarified by the King of Wands. So you may have somebody in your life who is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, who is helping you out, supporting you emotionally, financially, or just along on the ride with you. And this Page of Cups signifies a perspective that you're taking in October of romanticizing life. You're kind of finding the comforts in those pockets of time where you do have rest. I feel like if you have a child, they are going to be a source of rest for you. They're going to be maybe a source of stress for you, but you're really thinking about them when it comes to your future. So that's really important to you. Now, two things coming up right now. The Page of Cups can also indicate that there's a message coming towards you. So a message of support, of encouragement, or of just somebody saying, hey, I love you, I'm here for you, I support you. And the other thing happening here, beware of like naivete, or beware of not really like looking into things deep enough. There's something about like self-sabotage or like something that you may do or somebody else may do in your life that kind of puts you in a position that is hard to get out of, or just like it's like even overcommitting to work and saying, yeah, I'm going to work those shifts next week, and then next week you're like sick And then everybody is like, well, you told me that you would work those hours, so you have to work those hours. You know, like, just beware of something like that. Make sure that you're not overcommitting, or make sure that you're not oversharing. I don't think I have to tell a Scorpio to beware of oversharing. I don't think you guys overshare ever. The opposite. Okay. So let's keep going. Your advice is the Hierophant. Your guides, your angels, they want you to embrace Hierophant energy. And this is clarified by the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. You're being asked to get clear about the traditions and beliefs that you carry when it comes to family and wealth and legacy, perhaps even shared resources with your family and friends. Maybe there's a home that you share with other people in your family. Your guides want you to step up as the person in charge here. The Hierophant is that person who people go to for help, for advice. They really want you to step up in that realm of things when it comes to your family and when it comes to your resources. So providing for your family, providing for yourself, for your pets, for your fur babies. I know that's, my case. I have 3. The High Priestess speaks to kind of doing things in secret. Not really telling everybody what's going on, but taking an approach that's more in-depth, reflective, almost hermit-like. The High Priestess listens to their gut and listens to their intuition. So please do that, okay? Follow your gut and your intuition. And if there is somebody else maybe in your life who is in your family or in your network who you can go to for advice, I would highly recommend that you do that this month, but you may be that person for other people. The Hierophant deals with major social milestones, so like engagement, and at least in the United States, these are social milestones. Proposals, engagement, marriage, divorce, having a child. So I think that your guides want you to get clear on how you feel about those things. And once you do get clear, take them in your stride, okay? I feel like that's going to help you throughout the month with whatever is occurring, whatever changes are occurring. Now, at the end of the month, you've got a few cards. The 8 of Swords came out with the 2 of Cups and the World. So this World card is popping up again. The World card signifies a chapter closing, and it can also signify travel. So you may be traveling at the end of the month in October. You may be traveling with somebody because there's a 2 of Cups here, okay? You might be going somewhere with a loved one. You might be visiting a loved one, maybe in a long-distance relationship. You may be trying to make things work in a long-distance relationship, or with changing responsibilities, changing schedules, maybe a relationship of yours that is very important to you. It's just changing and shifting. And there's a chapter there closing, especially when it comes to the end of the month. And here you are kind of overthinking things a bit. You've got quite a lot of swords, 8, 9, 10 of Swords here, 6 of Swords here. So this is you, again, ruminating, which is what we spoke about here. That rumination piece of going round and round in your head. Is this relationship what I want? Okay, do I want to end it? Do I want to continue with this new setup that we have? How do I want to pursue relationship with this person? I think this month brings a lot of questions for you. A lot of questions that change always brings up for us. We're going to see what you're guided to embrace and bring more of into your life. What are you guiding these Scorpios to bring more of into their lives? You've got the card Basil, and there are some ladybugs on the basil. This is the card of prosperity, luck, and love. So try to embrace more prosperity when it comes your way, any opportunities that you can seize to make more money, to engage in more conversation with new people, to broaden your network professionally and socially. Do that. Ladybugs are symbols of luck, at least in the United States they are. So there is some luck coming towards you. There's love available to you, and your guides want you to know that, okay? So please just remember that throughout the month. You have luck and you have love coming your way, okay? Now let's get one last card of advice here. One last card of advice for these Scorpios, please, in their October. Thank you. Cool. You've got the card that tells you to live. Go out and live your life. If you suspect that you are on the wrong road or heading in the wrong direction, just stop and turn around. Life must be lived and not simply debated to be meaningful. Being indecisive is not an option right now. Being indecisive is not an option. You've got lots of options, but they want you to know that, again, there's no such thing as a wrong choice here. It's just the choice that you choose, and if you feel like you are on the wrong road, just stop, turn around, make some adjustments, course correct, and you'll be good. I think they don't want you to take this so seriously. That is all I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope that it can provide some sense of clarity and encouragement for you throughout the month. Again, I hope you have a lovely birthday season. I'm looking forward to seeing you again and giving you another reading for November. Take very good care in the meantime, and I'll see you then.